Ritvakva Purbir Vidadam Namaste Dvetayo Bhakti Pade Sadayabak. The Bhattacharya recited, one who seeks your compassion and thus tolerates all kinds of adverse conditions due to the karma of his past deeds, who engages all in your devotional service with his mind, words and body, and who always offers obeisances unto you, is certainly a bona fide candidate for becoming your unalloyed devotee. This is a very much repeated verse, Tate nukampam su samikshamano, that whatever happens in our life, due to our karma, due to our activities before, we see that as a purification. It's coming from the Lord. Everything is coming from the Lord. So especially, difficulties, afflictions, diseases, problems, challenges, tests, all this coming from the Lord. And when we go through it with a faith, with knowing this is due to my past activities, this is for my purification, we will see actually what apparently was like a challenge or a suffering situation. It becomes like happiness. It becomes like a very good situation to have realized after the suffering, that we see, oh, I had to learn something in this. I had the smile of Krishna is behind every cloud. All the disruptions, all the difficulties in our life, if we can develop so much faith in our heart that we see this is coming from Krishna, this is for something to teach me how I have to rectify something in my life. So this is actually one of the most important verses. Tate nukampam susamiksamano. Prabhu kahe mukte pade iha pate haya bhakti pade kene pada kito marasaya. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately pointed out, in that verse the word is mukti pade, but you have changed it to mukti pade, bhakti pade. What is your intention? Bhattacharya kahe bhakti samanahe mukti pala bhagavad bhakti vimukera hayadanda kevala. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya replied, the awakening of pure love of Godhead, which is the result of devotional service, far surpasses liberation from material bondage. For those averse to devotional service, merging into the Brahman effulgence is a kind of punishment. Purport. In Siddha Loka, Brahma Loka, there live two kinds of living entities: those who are killed by the Supreme Personality of Godhead due to their having been demons in their previous lives, and those who are very fond of enjoying the impersonal effulgence of the Lord. The word tamasa means the coverings of the universe. Layers of material elements cover the universe, and outside these coverings is the impersonal Brahman effulgence. So that is the light that's coming from the Lord, from the Lord's figure. If one is destined to remain in the Lord's impersonal effulgence, like they deny the Lord as being a person, he misses the opportunity to render service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, devotees consider remaining in the impersonal Brahman effulgence a kind of punishment. Sometimes devotees think of merging into the Brahman effulgence and consequently they are promoted to Siddhaloka. Because of their impersonal understanding, they are actually punished. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya continues to explain the distinction between Muktipada and Bhaktipada in the following verses. Krishnera vigraha yei satya naimane yei ninda yuda dika kare tanrasane sei dura dandahaya brahma sachuja mukti Tara mukti falana yei kara mukti bhakti. The Bhattacharya continued, the impersonalists who do not accept the transcendental form of Lord Sri Krishna and the demons who are always engaged in blaspheming and fighting with him are punished by being merged into the Brahman effulgence. But that does not happen to the person engaged in the devotional service of the Lord. Yadyapi se muktihaya panchaparakara salokiya samipya sarupya sarsti sajuya ara. There are 5 kinds of liberation: salokya, samipya, sarupya, sarstri, and sajuya. Salokyadi sariyadi hayase vadvara tabukala kadachik bhaktakare angikara. If there is a chance to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead, a pure devotee sometimes accepts the Salokya, Sarupya, Samipya or Sastri forms of liberation, but never Sajuja. A pure devotee does not like even to hear about Sajuya Mukti, which inspires him with fear and hatred. Indeed, the pure devotee would rather go to hell than merge into the effulgence of the Lord. Brahme Isvare Sajuya Duita Parkara Brahma Sajuya Hoite Isvara Sajuya Dikara. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya continued, there are 2 kinds of Sajuya Mukti, merging into the Brahman effulgence and merging into the personal body of the Lord. Merging into the Lord's body is even more abominable than merging into his effulgence. Salokya sastri samipya sarupyaya katyama piyuta diyamam nam nakrinanti vinamat sevanam jana. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya concluded, even though he is offered all kinds of liberation, the pure devotee does not accept them. He is fully satisfied, engaging in the service of the Lord. So the devotee doesn't want any merging in the Lord or any liberation of this world what is not connected with service. Even though the devotee has to be born again and again as in another form of life than a human life form, he prays for, let it be in the house of a devotee so that I can do somehow or other be connected with the Lord and do service. Prabhukae muktipade arara artahaya muktipada sabde shakshat isvara kahaya. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied, the word muktipade has another meaning. Muktipada directly refers to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Mukti Pade, Pade means lotus feet. Janra Sei Mukti Padahaya, Kimva Navama Padartha, Muktira Samasraya. All kinds of liberation exist under the feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, he is known as Muktipada. According to another meaning, Mukti is the 9th subject, and the Supreme Personality of Godhead is the shelter of liberation. Dui arte Krishna kai, kene patat firi, Sarvabhauma kai, okpata kai te napari. Since I can understand Krishna according to these two meanings, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, what point is there in changing the verse? Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya replied, I was not able to give that reading to the verse. Yadyapi tomara atase ei sabdekaya, tatapi aslishadose kahananayaya. Although your explanation is correct, it should not be used, because there is ambiguity in the word Muktipada. Yadyapi mukti sabdera haya panchavriti, rudi vritye kaye tabu, sajuyi praiti. The word mukti refers to 5 kinds of liberation, but its direct meaning usually conveys the idea of becoming one with the Lord. Mukti sabda kaite mane haya krina ratrasa, Bhakti sabda kaite mane hayata ulasa. The very sound of the word mukti immediately induces hate and fear, but when we say the word bhakti, we naturally feel transcendental bliss within the mind. You know the word bhakti, what it really means? Bhakti?
Bhakti is devotion service.
Yeah, bhakti means love and devotion. So the word Bhakti Yoga is the yoga, the link with the Lord, with love and devotion. Suniya Hasena Prabhu Anintitan Mane, Bhattacharya Kaila Prabhu Drida Alingane. Upon hearing this explanation, the Lord began to laugh, and with great pleasure immediately embraced Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya very firmly. Yehi Bhattacharya Pade Padaya Mayavade, Tanra Ache Vakya Spure Chaitanya Prasade. Indeed, that very person who had been accustomed to reading and teaching Mayavada philosophy was now even hating the word mukti. This was possible only by the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Lohake yavat spasi hema nahi kare, tavat spasa manikeha chinete napare. As long as it does not turn iron into gold by its touch, no one can recognize an unknown stone to be a touchstone. Bhattacharya Vaishnavata Deki Sarvayana, Prabhu Kejanila Sakshat Brajendra Nandana. Upon seeing transcendental Vaishnavism in Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, everyone could understand that Lord Chaitanya was none other than Krishna, the son of Nanda Maharaj. Kashi Mishra Ariyata Nilachala Basi Saranalaya Sabe Prabhupadeyasi. After this incident, all the inhabitants of Jagannath Puri, headed by Kashi Mishra, came to take shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord. Sei Savakata Ache Kariba Varnana Sarvabhauma Kareyache Prabhura Sevana. Later, I shall describe how Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya always engaged in the service of the Lord. Yaiche paripatikare piksha nivahana Vistariya ajetaha karibavanana. I also shall describe in full detail how Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya perfectly rendered service to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by offering him alms. Ei Mahaprabhu Lila Sarvabhauma Milana Ihaye Shraddha Kari Karaye Shravana Jnana Kama Pasavoite Haya Vimuchana Achire Milaye Tanre Chaitanya Charana. If one hears with faith and love these pastimes concerning Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu meeting with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he very soon is freed from the net of speculation and fruitive activity and attains the shelter of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus feet. Sri Rupa Raghunatha Pade Jara Asa Chaitanya Charitam Ka Chamrita Kahe Krishna Dasa. Praying at the lotus feet of Sri Rupa and Sri Raghunath, always desiring their mercy, I Krishna Das narrate Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, following in their footsteps. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purports of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila 6th chapter, describing the liberation of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Jai. So we ended the chapter 6, and tomorrow we start with chapter 7. The Lord begins his tour of South India. Jai Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai. Jai Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami ki jai. Jai Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. Page 60. To get the cartels. Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha.
Hari Hare Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha.
Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha.
Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha.
Gopala Govindaram Sri Madhusudana.
Gopala Govindaram Sri Madhusudana.
Giridhari Gopinatha Madana Mohana.
Giridhari Gopinatha Madana Mohana.
Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chanda.
Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chanda.
Gadadara Srivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Gadadara Srivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunatha.
Jaya Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunatha.
Sri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Dasa Raghunatha.
Sri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Dasa Raghunatha.
Jai Gosai Gauri Charana Bandana.
Jai Gosai Gauri Charana Bandana.
Jai Devi Gnana Savita Purana.
Jai Bhuti Vignana Savita Purana.
Jai Gosai Jaya Munita Nadasa.
Jai Gosai Jaya Munita Nadasa.
Sansavara Padare Numora Panchakasa.
Sansavara Padare Numora Panchakasa.
Dandira Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanibhasa.
Dandira Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanibhasa.
Jana janame mohe abhilasa. Echai gosai jabe braja kolabasa. Sri Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Korila Prakasa. Anande bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindavana. Sri Guru Vaishnava Pade Majai Amana. Sri Guru Vaishnava Padma Koriyasha. Harinam Sankirtana Kore Narottama Dasa. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Nitai Gora Haribo 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 Haribo. Nitai Gora Haribo 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 Jaya Sabharkar Sisi Guru Gauranga Radha Kiri Dai Chuki. Jai Vishnupad Sila Bhakti Niyamalacharya Maharaj Ki. Jai Vishnupad Sila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki. Jai Vishnupad Sila Bhakti Rakaksita Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki. Jai Vishnupad Bhagavan Sila Saraswati Thakur Ki. Jai Vishnupad Sila Gaur Kishoras Babaji Maharaj Ki. Jai Vishnupad Sila Sachidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki. Jai Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Sila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki. Jai Sri Rupa Nuga Gurvaga Ki. Jai Namacharya Sila Haridas Thakur Ki. Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vinda Ki. Jai Sapashada Sima Mahaprabhu Ki. Jai Sri Sri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shamakuna Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki. Jai Bhakti Devi Vrinda Devi Tulasi Maharaj Maharani ki. Jai Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki. Jai Sri Mayapudam ki. Jai Sri Navadvipdam ki. Jai Sri Vrindavandam ki. Jai Sri Purushottamadam ki. Jai Ganga Yamuna Ji ki. Jai Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat ki. Jai Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat London Chapter ki. Jai Samadvaita Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki. Jai Harinam Sankirtan ki. Nitai Gaura Premanandi. Hari Bol.